Hello, my name's Evan, needs to get a haircut soon, Savarino. I'm getting on it, stop bugging me. I want to talk about something, though. You guys might have heard the news. Of course, unfortunately, Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. It is heartbreaking. We lost a real, actual rock star. He bit a bat's head off on stage. I mean, look at this dude. Look at that goat. Look at him gnawing on that little crucifix-looking thing. I don't know, he's just cool-looking. He's a cool-looking guy. He's a nice guy. I see so many clips of him in various movies and comedies that have been posted and circulating online because he recently passed away, so everyone's just reflecting on good memories about the guy. However, let's rotate to the creature on behind my left shoulder right now. TRISHA Paytas. Some of you might know her. See, let's consult the graph for a moment. I need to talk about something very important. See, September 8th, 2022, as Jay Schlatt predicted, the Queen died, which in and of itself is a horrifying thing. But at the exact same time, September 14th, 2022, TRISHA Paytas gave birth to her first child. Now, at the time, it was a funny joke. It was a bit of a funny little silly, look at that. She reincarnated the Queen. The Queen's TRISHA Paytas' baby. What a downgrade. But like, you know, the Queen's soul went off to her, if she has a soul, went off and then got implanted into Trisha's child. It was strange. It was kind of funny. But then moving onwards to the future, TRISHA Paytas started showing signs, of course, of pregnancy around the 2024 era. Around May 24th, 2024, she gave birth to her second child. And around that exact same time, the Pope started showing some questionable health concerns. However, Jay Schlatt had not yet predicted it, so, you know, the Pope did not pass away until exactly a year later, around, I think, June 21st, 2020. It was June or July? I think July? April. So April, May. So yes, it was less than a year by a month later. The Pope did, in fact, die, as Jay Schlatt predicted yet again. Now, of course, today, we lost Ozzy Osbourne. It is a heartbreaking loss, as I said. And today, TRISHA Paytas gave birth to her third child. She oh so graciously named Aquaman. She named that bitch Aquaman. But regardless, she did give birth to a child. She did, in fact, and you cannot refute this, she just reincarnated Ozzy Osbourne as her third baby, Aquaman. Ozzy Aquaman? Okay, so there's, of course, Jay Schlatt has nothing to do with the music and metal scene, so he had no way of pushing this death date back or moving it forward, so there's no way of rearranging this to avoid TRISHA Paytas' reincarnation. But TRISHA, it was supposed to be Donald! Like, she was on a really great streak, getting, like, politicians and people in power, and now you're just gonna freaking take Ozzy from us. Are you kidding me? Now, of course, I'm making playful fun of someone who just passed away. And I want you guys to know this is, of course, all in good faith. I love Ozzy. I respect him heavy. In fact, knowing all the various bits that I've seen Ozzy get into in like comedy movies he's interacted with, I bet if he heard about this, he would bust out laughing because he really is just a awesome guy. But, TRISHA, are you kidding me? You went from one of the coolest names you could ever have, Ozzy Osbourne, to Aquaman? Why'd you name your kid Aquaman? Like, that in and of itself needs to be, like, a sentence of some sort. I don't know what yet. I haven't decided, but regardless, it's infuriating. But anyway, I just want to talk about that for now. I think you guys need to recognize the signs the same way I do. And I believe the lesson for today's video should be that Jay Schlatt can overpower TRISHA as long as TRISHA doesn't make the first move. So, thank you for watching. As always, my name is Evan. Hair is getting too long, Savarino. I'll cut it soon, okay? And also, bye, I guess. Bye. Yeah, that's for sure. Bye.